Hey Google, switch to gaming.
Switching to gaming.
Test, test, test. All right. Let's get this trophy. Test, 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 test. All right, sounds good. I'm not hearing any music. Maybe there's no music in this right here. Let's get comfortable before we start. All right. So, new game plus. Do it on hard. Let's raise the volume of the game a bit. Alright. An original world. There we go. And I'm not going to skip any cutscenes because... Why? I don't know. There's no real... The speedruns trophy's pretty easy to get. They give you a lot of extra time, so I'm not going to skip any cutscenes. Just so we can watch. Unless I die to any Colossus, then I'll skip the cutscenes. I am playing on New Game Plus, so I do have a lot of health and stamina and the Queen's Sword. So it's gonna look like Colossi die really fast. And I'm way too overpowered. Alright, the mic was peaking, so I just lowered it a bit. Okay. All good now. Oh, and I do believe today is the first day of conferences for E3. So as we do every year on Monday, we'll be doing a special E3 stream where we watch some of the conferences. We'll be watching the Sony conference live. And we'll be commenting on that. And that's mostly because when it comes down to it, for myself, and I know for Kit, because Kit doesn't get on stream often, but the Sony conference is the one he cares about. For myself and Kit, we really like the Sony conferences. We tend to like Sony games better than other consoles. Because we like new IPs and originality. Alright. Dortmund.
was Yuhik. Aurel Yekorol. Ikuduibikuka. Yulbzolu Iondu.
Ends and not, and
Yulilo
etched
cock.
in stone.
I uzi Yulakordoloya. Aulik. Olazulam. Cause. Ilzozeriku Atzoko. Amnos Kludu. Laomism Wop.
I really love
Was
made-up
Yedua
languages in media. Somehow they figured out how to make it sound like a real language.
Ikoraru Kizado Yulola. Islis Ozayuku. Aumizukikyo. Yuala La Kika.
Okay, aggro, let's do this. I got that white aggro. Oh, nope, still gotta deal with the ghosts from Eco. So I wonder how quickly Colossi will die on this difficulty with the Queen Sword.
You called us. You dreaming. I will think you own you.
Dormi, ifo. Alu yula. Oshtu hailwa wuki waikwa. Ujisu hiazu tsudoko. Was Nordekyo Wutira.
I will answer soon. I will be your eyes. Dormi, cute.
Izukyumku. Idus all the you Iweriko. It's not ours, Amuswa. Alu Tiklik. If the leads to Izo.
It's wrong, you know. Elaka always is what I'm not you echoes you. Edwin, no who? You are the no, you do. Oh, you
Uronora.
David C. The PS2 version of Shadow of the Colossus is one of my favorite games of all time. I have bought the game something like 5 times. So yes, I have played it. The PS3 version is one of my most hated games of all time. I thought it was a fucking travesty. And I somehow platinumed the PS3 version, with how glitchy of a mess it was. It was really hard.
Oh, you know, you are there, crying outside. Was Yuanbian, Oricum, Zula.
I'm currently playing New Game Plus Hard Mode, going for the speedrun trophy. But I'm not cutting all the movies because this is the first time I'm playing it on stream.
Was Noswego, Yellow, Warrior Orange.
Hola, YouTube new.
I didn't even buy the game for me yet. Because of how disappointed I was in the PS3 version made by Blue Point, I wasn't that interested in the PS4 version made by Blue Point. But my friend Eddie was like, I've never played Shadow of the Colossus before. We should stream it. So I was like, okay, we're going to do that. You're going to play Shadow of the Colossus, and I'm going to buy the new version just so you can play it, because I will not make you... Oh, hey, Mr. Invincible. I will not make Eddie play through the PS3 version. It is fucking awful.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
The PS3 version is an absolute travesty. All right. Oh, the PS4 version is fantastic. I love it. It holds up extremely well. PS4 version, I mean. And it's beautiful looking. I don't remember that tree ever having fallen down before. God, I love the music in this game. It's so good. Holy shit, the Queen Sword is ridiculous. That was a lot of damage. And I missed the fall. Just trying to land on his arm. And dead. Man, Queen Sword is shenanigans. Gotta run from the tentacles. Aggro, where are you? Damn it. Man, maxing stamina in this game is going to take forever. I don't remember having to play the game 7 times to max stamina in the older versions. Alright, I'll skip the thy next foe cutscenes. Because they don't add anything. Where's Aggro? Aggro, where are you?
Aggro! Yeah!
This game really is beautiful looking.
Yeah!
Come on, stop moving. This sword is broken. I can't imagine how broke the sword of Dorman is. Two down, 14 to go. Alright, let's skip the hint on the next one. We don't need it. Next one is the guy with the wrist guard. And let's see if I can do it without breaking his wrist. That will be what I try first. See if I can do a leg jump. You guys gonna see a speedrun tactic for this boss, which you had to do in the PS3 version to platinum it, because the PS3 version was buggy as shit. And there was no possible way to actually beat this boss the legit way under the time limit of the hard time attack. Man, this game really does look beautiful. I think the lack of HUD really does this game a service. Yep. What's up, Tristan Hopkins? Alright, let's see if I can do the speed run tactic. Let's go here. Let's see if he does it. Come on, swing, 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 swing. He's not doing it. Damn it. Why is he running at me instead of swinging? Swing! Why are you not swinging? Finally, here he goes. No, you're just gonna walk forward, you piece of... There you go. Speedrun tactics. And I just got smushed. I ran forward too quickly. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's see. Alright. He needs to swing faster. Right here. This is the spot. He's gonna swing. Swing! Damn it, swing! There he goes. Speedrun tactic! Not if I fall though. Got it. Skipped the arm break. I can't climb this. There you go. What? Bullshit! 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 Damn it! Alright, let's just break his arm. I don't know how I fell without grabbing anything yet. So you're not supposed to be able to do what I just did. Well, you can climb on almost everything. Well, anything that has fur. Yeah, I was trying to just jump down to this seal, and I missed the jump. That's why I fell. Because I find actually climbing to the seal is so slow. I didn't want to do it. See, the music isn't even right because I did the leg jump. God damn it! Let me stab you. Getting back over is a lot faster. I'm also using a broke-ass sword. This sword is broke as shit. Look, it's still giving me the hints on how to beat the first stage of him, but I skipped the first stage. And in fact, I skipped it twice because I fell. It never even kicked in the correct music, the battle music. But that skip mechanic was discovered from the PS3 version, because the PS3 version was so bad. For the PS4 version, they rebuilt the game from the ground up. With the PS3 version, they just upscaled and frame doubled the PS2 version. And with the frame doubling, it basically increased the general shake on the Colossi. And the general shake on the Colossi is what makes you stumble. And so, since you're constantly stumbling, your stamina is draining super fast, and you're never able to get a full stab. So, with that shake, it made that Colossus, which ended up being the hardest Colossus in the game to do hard time attack on. So, it made that Colossus impossible if you didn't do some sort of leg skip. Yeah, let's skip the hint. Don't need the hint. I know who it is. We're fighting the giraffe. Yeah! The Colossus everyone hates because they don't know how he works. Yeah! Yeah! Everyone hates the giraffe. No one knows how his mechanics work. What'd they do with Castlevania Lords of Shadow? I never played it. I heard it was good though. Like, the mechanics in this game are pretty tight. Like, there's very rarely an instance like, oh, I thought I could grab that. No, you pretty much know what you can and can't grab in this game. If it's got fur on it, you can grab it. If it's got a ledge, you can grab it. Of course, that also means you end up being able to grab things you didn't mean to grab. Because a lot of things have ledges. Yes. See, Shadow of the Colossus was the first game to have the whole giant enemies thing. And I have said many times that if this game was not called Shadow of the Colossus, but was instead called The Legend of Zelda Shadow of the Colossus, this would have been the highest grossing and highest rated video game of all time, instead of being the number 3 highest rated video game of all time. Because this game is, when it came out, was spectacular. It was so different than all other. It was also one of the first games to have no loading screens as you traverse the world. All right, you and me, Aggro, we got this. Where are you going? All right. Let's see if this worked. So this one, the reason why people hate this Colossus is because his attention is very finicky. Alright, I got him. First try. Maybe? Why is he turning that way? Seriously, why are you turning back this way? Alright, I didn't get it. He somehow detected me over here. I don't know how. Or he didn't? What is he doing? He didn't. Huh. He was just getting back in place. Alright. There you go. Nope. Nope. Going too early. Yes, this is the super hard unlockable sword. So it's the last item you unlock. I did get it on the first try. And it does a shit ton of damage. It's stupid how much damage the sword does. Like, it should take like 8 stabs to kill this guy. And I'm gonna kill him in 2. Once I get to his head. There's one. Oh shit, he has another seal. Oh, forgot about that. Look, see, look how much damage that stab did. Alright, where's his other seal? Where's his other seal? Okay, down there. I forgot on this difficulty he has more seals. Alright, and one more seal on the other side. See, the hard thing about that Colossus that everyone had when the game first came out is they didn't know how to get on top of him. They didn't realize you had to use yourself as bait in the tunnels to get him to stick his head in and bring his body down. So you played for half an hour trying to figure out what to do. I managed to get it on the first try. He did take a long time before he did it, but somehow it worked. No, I'm just gonna be playing this for a couple of hours. It should only take me about 2 or 3 hours to do this speed run. Oh, Tristan, you're gonna like the next Colossus. Stick around. This next Colossus, Colossus number 5, is the first Colossus in the game that people were like, holy shit, this game is different. Because so far it's just big enemies, stab things. But this next Colossus was like, this game changes everything. And the music during this next Colossus is so good. Alright, let's skip the hint. I know how this next Colossus works. For me, my personal favorite Colossus is number 13. And then I'd probably say after that, number 14. The dog that chases you around the city. I really like that one. Which is bizarre, because I generally don't like platformers. And number 14 is technically a platformer enemy. I believe number 5 is this way. Yep, correct way. Tristan, you still there? I just want to remind you that this game came out on the PS2. And what you're about to see was like, holy crap, they did this on the PS2? Let's, settings, display, game. How do I raise the brightness? Screen brightness, there you go. Let's raise this brightness a bit. It was a little dark running through that hallway. This the guy. This the guy. Everyone was like, wow, this game. Come at me, bro. Let's do this. Like, this isn't just a big enemy. This is an enemy where you're flying a mile up in the air. That's ridiculous. All right, it's way too bright. All right, let's try there. But this sword, unfortunately, has made it very easy. I'm just breezing through it because I know this game like the back of my hand at this point. You know, they made a movie about this game, starring Adam Sandler and Don Cheadle. Stay away from me, tentacles! No, they're coming. I'm serious. They made a movie about this game, starring Adam Sandler and Don Cheadle. You mean Anthony Bourdain, Mr. Invincible? Yeah, I heard about him. The movie is called Reign Over Me. It's about a successful guy whose life falls apart after some events that happened on 9/11. And Adam Sandler uses this game as a coping mechanism to help deal with his loss. Reign Over Me. Reign as in R-E-I-N. R-E-I-G-N. Reign as in to reign like a king. I liked the movie. I thought it was very good, but it's not your typical. It wasn't a comedy. This was when the beginning of Adam Sandler trying to do more serious movies. I liked the movie. I know a lot of people did because they were still expecting comedy from Adam Sandler. It's the same thing that happened with The Truman Show and Jim Carrey. The Truman Show is not a comedy. I am going the wrong way. Shit. And so the Truman Show was not a comedy. When that came out, people were like, Jim Carrey's not funny in this movie. What happened? And that was the same way with Reign Over Me. Adam Sandler wasn't funny in this movie. What happened? Peace out, Mr. Invincible. I was going the wrong way. Doing number 6 now, which is the man with a scruffy beard. I think everyone likes Adam Sandler's comedy movies. I did not mean to do that. Wrong button. What I wanted to do was some side saddle stuff, if I can figure out how to do it. I don't know how to do side saddle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate this little forest area. It's so hard to navigate through.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh yeah, I played the hell out of this game. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Come on now, girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this the right way?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna say no. Like, this is the only place in this game I still get lost in.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Alright, I think this is the right way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I guess. I prefer if I just didn't get lost. See that temple in the distance? That's where we're going. Yeah, well, there's not that much variety in environments. Like, there's no snow area in this game. There's lakes, deserts, plains. See, normally you'd have to climb down that wall. But I will do no such thing. Because I have a parachute. Look at that bushy beard. Santa. Where are you going? It could be. I mean, these Colossus aren't really doing anything evil. They're just living. Where the fuck are you going? Oh, come on, really? I fucked that up. It helps when you know exactly what to do against every enemy. All right, next is number 7, which is the Leviathan.
Yeah! Yeah!
Almost halfway done.
Yeah! Yeah!
This one is Cody's least favorite Colossus. Because Cody is apparently afraid of things in water. See, it's a big map. But aggro is fast.
Yeah!
Why are you slowing down, aggro?
Yeah!
It's an eel. It's an electric eel.
Yeah! Yeah!
Come on. See me. Problem is you have to get his attention. And sometimes that's easier said than done when he's underwater. You just hope he sees you. Come on, man. You see me? See me? Come on. Come on. There's food right above you. Food. Let's go. Food right above you. There you go. Finally sees me. Oh shit, I'm close. I may be a bit too close. Got it. Damn it, I can't get close. Stop that! You piece of shit! Got him. It got him on one cycle too. Usually doesn't happen. Usually it takes 2 cycles. Stay away from me, tentacles, wherever you're coming from. Oh, here they come. They're coming. Next up, I believe, is the salamander. Number 8. Thy next foe is the salamander.
Yeah!
I still don't have a Switch yet. I plan on getting one as soon as Smash 5 is revealed. Oh, you don't have a PS4 or an Xbox One?
Yeah!
Am I going all the way? No. You do have an Xbox One. Why? What reason is there to have an Xbox One? You don't want a PC? Alright, fair enough. Come on, I'm so bad at this. There we go. This sword is so broken. This sword makes every Colossus trivial. Alright, number 9. Number 9 is the Rock Titan. Yeah, I fucking hate the Rock Titan. Or the giant turtle. That's what it is. Mono. Yeah, I want Cuphead. But Cuphead and Ori and the Blind Forest, play them on PC. Why don't you want a PC? What's wrong with PC? See, I don't like this next Colossus. For me, I think this next Colossus is the worst. I don't like when the mechanics of the Colossus is dependent on what they do. Tristan, I want you to look up something called an ASRock, mini box, I think it's called, or an Intel NUC Intel NUC Hades Canyon. Those are extremely convenient PCs, but they are, as you said, expensive to get good hardware. But both those kits, the Intel NUC and the ASRock mini box, are bare bones kits. So they're just motherboards in a kit, and you can put your own memory, hard drives, and CPU in it. So you can build a underpowered computer if you want it. You don't really need big, powerful computers anymore. I'm still playing games on my 5-year-old home PC. You don't need a good computer to play video games anymore. To be fair, my home computer can't play full-screen YouTube videos. Where am I going? I hate this one. The smoke, the black smoke. Like for $1,200, you can make a really good computer. You don't need to be spending $2,000 on a computer. Yep, there's the geysers with the black smoke. Fucking hate this guy. See, this guy, you have to drag him. Oh, no, can't go there, right? You need to get this guy to stand on top of a geyser and then get knocked over. So it's very much dependent on what he wants to do. You know, if he doesn't want to go over a geyser, well, then tough luck. I don't think everything should be made for PC. I think console exclusives are important. I think without console exclusives, there's no reason to get a console. I think that's why there's no reason to get an Xbox One, because they don't have any exclusives. Yeah, if Sony's exclusive games were on PC as well, there would be no reason to get a PS4 either. But they're not. Shit, 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 shit. Ah, made it. Is that his only weak point, right on top of the head? Wow, one shot. This sword is broke as shit. I think it absolutely hurts Microsoft. I think, and I've been saying this for about 10 years now, I think Xbox and Microsoft need to split. Xbox needs to be its own company without the Microsoft gargantuan beast looming overhead, dictating what they have to do. I think the Xbox could be a much better console if it didn't have that PC market. The biggest problems I have with Microsoft right now is Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft, who constantly wants to make Microsoft products a service instead of an actual product itself. So the Xbox One is a service now. It's not really a product anymore, because you can get that service on its own console or on PC. And like Windows 10, your fucking operating system should not be a service. Your operating system should be a fucking operating system. Windows 10 is awful. And next foe, I believe, is the guy with the eyes in the sand desert. It is. But that doesn't mean it's the right way. Look at all these services that are trying to do that and end up crashing and burning. Meanwhile, you have services like Google and Amazon who are trying to get into the physical market, trying to sell actual products.
Yeah! Yeah!
Come on, Aggro, we didn't want to jump this?
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Like, I understand for some businesses, services works. It's not working for Microsoft. It doesn't work when you end up having one of your businesses cannibalizing another business. That's what killed Apple in the 80s. And that's why Apple was so successful in the 2000s. Because they decided to have one business. They basically went single platform. Yes, I'm going the right way. Good. I'm serious, that's literally what killed Apple in the 80s. They had multiple teams in their own company making competing products against each other. That's what killed Plays for Sure, and Microsoft at one point had 3 different types of music DRM, and none of them were compatible with each other. It was ridiculous. They had Zune, Plays for Sure, and Microsoft, the Microsoft Store. And they all cannibalized each other. And as excellent as the Zune was, it couldn't compete with iTunes when you had Plays for Sure and Microsoft Store muddying the waters. And that's what you're having right now with Microsoft. You have the PC market muddying the waters for an Xbox One. And the PC market is not hardware that Microsoft sells. Oh shit, he almost hit me. God damn it. I am not hitting my arrows today. Shit! I hit a rock. Where is he? Ah, shit, there he is. Too close, too close, too close. Yeah, Microsoft wants you to use the Xbox One for all your entertainment needs, but they haven't made a cable box. You can't do that if you don't build a cable box. It doesn't make any sense. The whole pass-through system of the Xbox One is stupid. You know who is making cable boxes? Google. I'm sure people would love to have an actual cable box made from a legit company instead of these shitty-ass Scientific Atlanta boxes they have. But Microsoft isn't doing that. So the Xbox One is a half-assed media entertainment system. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Get out of my way, Aggro. Aggro, get out of my way! Jesus fucking Christ! Yeah, and that's the problem. Microsoft does not have any first-party titles that are compelling anymore. That's why I say console exclusives are important. Console exclusives are those killer apps. No one really cares about Halo or Gears of War anymore. Forza, I guess. But all the other games that Microsoft was known for, Call of Duty, you can get elsewhere. You can get Call of Duty on PS4 plus the PS4 killer apps. So why would you get an Xbox One? I want a reason to get an Xbox One. And Microsoft just isn't supplying that. Let's see, I believe the next one is 11. Scalebound's not coming. It was way too ambitious for Microsoft. And unfortunately, I don't see Microsoft putting that kind of investment into Scalebound because it's not a console seller. And Microsoft isn't like Sony. Sony will just invest money into new IPs and hope for the best. I can't see Microsoft ever doing that. I mean, Sony just publishes new IPs constantly. No, I mean, an engine isn't the big investment time. They probably already used an engine that already existed. The investment time is building the world. Okay, Aggro, you ready for this leap of faith? Let's do this, Aggro. You know you want to do this. Make the jump, Aggro. Aggro, I knew you'd be a pussy. Aggro pussied out on me. He didn't want to make this jump. That pussy. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh yeah, there's supposed to be 79 coins hidden around this world. I have not found one. Afraid of fire, you pussy? It's because Sony is willing to invest money into new IPs. That's the only reason. Most other companies are not. Nintendo and Sony, well, even Nintendo doesn't really do new IPs. This sword is so broken. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I like Sony so much. The easiest example I can talk about this is The Puppeteer for the PS3. The Puppeteer was made by basically one guy, and he was making it for his daughter. The main voice actress in the game is his 12-year-old daughter. Well, I think she was 12 when they started the game. And Sony was like, hey, you want to make this game? Go ahead. And he was like, okay, 2 years sound good, right? Yeah, alright, sure, 2 years. 2 years passes. Game's not ready. I'm gonna need another 2 years. Sure, whatever, you know, take the time you need. I'm gonna need more money. Sure, here you go. And I want to release the game for only $40. Okay. Like, no other company would say yes to all that. An unknown developer making a game for his daughter, doubling the investment time, releasing it way behind schedule, and then only charging $40 for it?
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Well, Sony has about 40, maybe more at this point, in-house studios where they just say, go have fun, and if you guys have a game ready, we'll release it and we own it because we're funding you. And so a lot of these in-house studios will release like one game every 3 or 4 years. Maybe even longer than that. And they're okay with it because as long as they keep churning out new original IPs with good stories and plot lines, they can keep on, you know, saying that they have more exclusives than everybody else.
Yeah!
This is 12, right? Yes, 12 is the one with the teeth. Yep, and there's the bridge for it. Alright, make this jump, aggro. Damn you, aggro! He never wants to make these jumps.
Yeah!
Or she. I don't know if aggro is female or not. Yeah, Microsoft, I believe, only has 2 in-house studios left. They've killed off all of them. They have Microsoft Game Studios and Rare. And I'm not even sure Rare counts anymore.
Yeah! Yeah!
gender blender.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is number 12.
Yeah.
This is another one Cody hates, probably because there's more water involved.
Yeah.
13 is up next, and 13 is my favorite. I think Cody said 13 is his favorite as well. I'm not sure.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Fucking lizard. Fuck you, lizard. I'd say 13 and 14 are my favorites. So we got some good Colossus coming up soon. Provided I don't kill him too fast. Well, you can't kill 14 fast. Because 14 is a platformer puzzle. Well, Crash and Spyro are Activision. They weren't funded by Sony. I don't know what you mean by doesn't scream Sony. What would you say doesn't scream Sony? Because I'd say the new Horizon Zero Dawn definitely screams Sony. To me, Sony is story-based IPs. You know, Sony likes to tell stories. They come from the movie industry. And so they want to make movies out of video games. And Horizon Zero Dawn did exactly that. It's one of the reasons why I really liked it. Because I'm not a fan of open world games, but Horizon Zero Dawn hit my movie itch. My story-based game itch, which I love. Oh shit! I've never seen that happen before. The Last of Us is absolutely a Sony property. It's all story-based. But as I said, to me, Sony means story-based. Let's see if I can beat this in one shot with this broke-ass sword. Yes! Holy shit, this sword is broken as shit! I am playing on hard mode, right? Why do you even need the Sword of Dorman? Story-based movie cinematic experiences. That's what I expect from Sony. And that's mostly what Sony gives me. And here comes the shaman and his minions. I mean, technically, any game can be on any console. Except Nintendo consoles, because Nintendo does their own thing. Alright, now you get to see my favorite Colossus. Number 13. Well, that's generally because the Xbox One, like this generation, the Xbox One and the PS4 use the same exact hardware. They both use the same architecture. So there's not a lot differentiating the consoles. What differentiates the consoles are those console exclusives. With the PS3, Xbox 360 era, there was a huge difference in the architecture. Now, the Xbox One and the PS4 have the same architecture, and that architecture is the same architecture you have in your PC. So technically, any game on any console today except, and you know, even the Switch can be on any console. And I say even the Switch because the Switch, quite literally, is an NVIDIA Shield. I'm not saying it's based on the NVIDIA Shield. I mean, it is an NVIDIA Shield. And the NVIDIA Shield is what I run my cable box off of. Yes, this day and age, with all the architecture and hardware being the same, the only thing that makes a console stand out are its platform exclusives.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
As I said 30 minutes ago. Alright. My favorite. Here it comes. This is one of the few Colossus in the game that's not in an arena. It's just out in the open. Where is the starting platform for this guy? He's got a temple that you stand in to start this Colossus. There it is. Ah, they expect you to get to this Colossus from the north, that's why. I went through the south because I hate that fucking forest. I always get lost in it. Well, because there is no real competition on PC. There's Steam,
Yeah! Yeah!
and then the other platforms that nobody cares about. Damn it. Like I said, this game could be The Legend of Zelda. This sword is so broken. I mean, this guy is also technically the hardest Colossus. And I'd have to do what I did multiple times. But because the sword is broken, I'm just like, whatever. Remember, this game came out on PS2. So all those big enemies you're seeing in other Legend of Zelda games, this was first. Which is, you know, this game is clearly designed because the people who played this game or made this game loved Legend of Zelda. The main character is basically Link. Mono is basically Zelda. And Dorman, who you'll see at the end of the game, is basically Ganon. And the sword you start with is basically the Master Sword. The sword he's holding right now. I just unlocked a super broken sword, which is not part of the story. The sword I'm using right now is the sword from Ico, which is the game they made before this. Alright, now this guy is my second favorite Colossus.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It takes a while to get to, though. Number 14. Yeah, and aggro is basically, what's his name? The horse, Epona. Even though aggro is better. Aggro is the best horse in gaming. Epona ain't got shit on aggro. Man, this one is far. Is there a jump here? No. Like this sword I'm holding right now is basically the Master Sword. This is the super secret unlockable sword that shouldn't be in the game because of how broke it is. But in order to get this sword, you pretty much have to do all the time attacks on hard, all the hard time attacks. So pretty much you have to have already mastered the game before you get this sword. So by the time you get this sword, you don't need it anymore. I love this Colossus. He's so much fun. And thankfully the broke sword doesn't really change much for this guy. Because of the way he's constructed. Not even supposed to have a parachute. The only problem with this Colossus, he glitches out a lot if you beat him too fast. Like he loses focus on what he's supposed to do. And you'll notice he's the same thing as the dog that we did a little earlier. Because they're basically twin dogs, Zenobia and Sibylla. Alright, this is where he glitches out on me a lot. Because I do this part too fast. Take it a little slower. And he glitched out on me. I took it too fast. Did he glitch out again? See, he's not attacking this pillar because he glitched out. Come on, attack this pillar. There we go. What's he doing? There he goes. Good doggy. Shinobi is a good dog. Poor Zenobia. Apparently I'm underneath him. Yep, I was underneath him. 2 Colossi left. I'm waiting to get a Switch so I can play Curse of the Moon. Because I got the Curse of the Moon on Switch by accident instead of PS4. Because I was one of the early Kickstarters. And I bought the physical edition for PS4. And normally the way Kickstarter works is if you get a physical edition of a game, like pretty much every game Kickstarter that has worked previously, if you pay enough for the physical edition, they give you the digital edition along with it for free. So when they first did their surveys, they were like, okay, physical edition PS4, where do you want the digital edition to go? I'm like, well, I don't need the digital for PS4 at that point, so send me the digital on Switch. And then about a month before Curse of the Moon comes out, they're like, oh, the digital is not the same game, it's a different game. So yeah, we're giving that to you on Switch. So I wish I had Curse of the Moon on PS4, because I didn't know it was going to be a different game. Because nobody knew Curse of the Moon was happening until a month before it came out. Yeah. It's 2 different games, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night and Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. And they didn't tell anybody about this until after all the surveys were done. So since I don't have a Switch yet, can't play it. See, I still want to know more about this world. But I haven't played The Last Guardian yet, and the reviews were not good. So I'm not sure I will play The Last Guardian. And Eco, unfortunately, wasn't a good enough game to play again. Maybe if they make a PS4 remake of Eco, I'll play it. Oh, you mean Curse of the Moon or The Last Guardian? ROTN? What's ROTN? Oh, Ritual of the Night. Yeah, honestly, what I've seen of Ritual of the Night and what I've seen of hacker play of the demo, it doesn't really appeal to me. It looked very floaty, and the art style is eh. What are you doing? Why are you turning away? I think in general critics are a lot harsher now than they used to be because criticism sells and they've got online magazines to sell. Well, no one's played Ritual of the Night yet besides critics, so don't trust YouTube comments. Or are you talking about Curse of the Moon is the only one people... Ah, motherfucker! How did that happen? Huh, I wonder. Ah, god damn it. I wasn't expecting the grab there. So I didn't hold on to grab. Come on! You gotta be fucking kidding me. Why can't I grab onto this guy's hand? Don't use your feet. I don't know why I'm having such trouble grabbing onto this guy's hand. All he has to do is close his fist. I think that's the most trouble I've had on that guy in a while. All right, one left. I just don't like the art style of Ritual of the Night. Yeah, I had problems with that boss. I just couldn't grab his hand. Ritual of the Night, watching Hacker play, it seemed very floaty. And Castlevania was never really floaty like that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of anime art styles of women with giant tits. That was always just like, ugh, to me. Well, Hacker played the demo. Yeah, there's a demo of just the first level. Of course, that was like a year ago, so who knows how much the floatiness has changed. That was not a path. I thought that was a path between the rocks. Oh yeah, Aggro can't make that jump. Maybe, who knows? I've just never been a fan of floatiness. Aggro made that jump. The final Colossus, Malice. Malus. And Aggro is the best horse. Aggro! Bye, Aggro. Aggro's the best horse. Aggro, the best horse. Who is lighting these lanterns? This place is supposed to be desolate and abandoned and forbidden. But someone's still lighting these lanterns. Oh, you're talking about it's always morning? Well, finally you get some rain. And fuck this guy and his fireballs. Thankfully, I know this guy inside and out, so I know how to make it through his gauntlet without getting hit by fireballs. And it is a gauntlet. The first time you play this and you don't know what to be doing, and you're just getting bombarded and blasted by fireballs. Take you an hour to kill this guy the first time. I'll do this in probably around 8 minutes. Maybe even less. Like, what is my fastest time on this guy? My fastest time is 7 minutes 12 seconds on normal difficulty. Got me. I got hit by a fireball. I forgot in this section he throws 2 fireballs in a row. And that was the hard part of the boss. Can't hit me with fireballs anymore. I guess I can't go that way. Yeah, it's a building wearing a skirt. See, this guy's very inquisitive. He's like, what the fuck is this guy doing? He's not attacking me or anything. He just doesn't understand what's going on. He's been stuck on this platform his entire life. Doesn't quite know what's going on. Yeah, I guess he was throwing fireballs at me. What have we done? Yes. The story of this game is basically you're a great hero from your tribe and you fall in love with the shrine maiden or princess or don't exactly know. And you abscond with the legendary sword that has the power to kill the Colossus. And you enter the Forbidden Land. And in the Forbidden Land, you meet Dorman. And Dorman says he will resurrect your girlfriend if you kill the 16 Colossus.
Nossus was I not because you what you like Ludo.
At the beginning of the game, you look completely human, but each Colossi you kill makes you look more and more undead. So he's basically Ganon. This could be the final game in the failure timeline of Zelda 1 and 2. And this could be 3. Honestly, this part of the game is completely pointless. You can't kill these guys, they can't kill you. It's just here for, you know, cinematics. There's no real point to be doing anything. Because they'll eventually reach this. I'm trying to resist the light. I don't want to go into the light. My stamina is eventually going to run out, and I'm going to get sucked in. But you do unlock some artwork for resisting the light for 60 seconds. So I'm holding. And they got me. Yeah, it is kind of stupid how easily they killed Dorman after he was resurrected. There is an end after the credits, but yes, this is essentially the end to the game. Mono gets resurrected. But she's alone with no escape. Well, she's not completely alone. Not alone, because Aggro lived. And all the Colossus have collapsed into dust. Like I said, there's more after the credits. There's another scene. The game didn't really need translators.
ka uolai. Or the you la kaya. Ona makudu. Izo yuri ilzo. Yukizo edihiko erikiku aloa to kai. Anli kom ayudikanga yuku.
I haven't played Curse of the Moon. I don't have a Switch yet. I don't have it on the PS4. I have it for the Switch. But I don't have a Switch yet. I wish I had it for PS4. This is the scene that links this game to Eco. The cursed child. When this game came out, Fumito Ueda was constantly like, no, it's unrelated to Eco. The art style is just similar. It's completely unrelated. Completely unrelated. The game came out, and they were still like, completely unrelated. Completely unrelated. And then people unlocked this scene, and they were like, yeah, it's related. But this was the days before YouTube where people could just watch that scene. They didn't want people to know it was related until they beat the game themselves and unlocked this scene. And see, this is the Queen's Tower from Eco. Most likely. 2005. Trophy, please. No trophy? There it is. Speed Demon. Alright, what have I got left to do? Taste the poison fruit. Cross the bridge. Cross the bridge. Max out health. So these 3 trophies go together. So I can't eat the poison fruit or cross the bridge till I max out my stamina bar. Alright, so that's all that's left to do. See, I don't like that you have to beat it on easy difficulty. Visit Secret Garden. That's the throw 300 harpoons. Yeah, but if I beat it on hard, I don't want to play it on easy. This game was supposed to have something like 42 Colossus. Colossi. Comparison images. Ah, PS3 version versus the PS4 version. They really did rebuild this game from the ground up. I mean, holy shit. Wow. Even when the PS2 version came out, even back then, it was beautiful. But you compare the two and it's like, wow, this shit looks ugly. Huge. Well, they had to rebuild the entire game. Because doing the upscaling for the PS3 version ended up creating a really bad game. Okay, 1 hour and 55 minutes. That's how long it took me to beat that. And I had to beat it in how quickly? Yeah, they're completely lenient with that speedrun trophy. 5 hours and 41 minutes. And I did it in 2 hours with this broke ass sword. Anyways, I am wrapping it up for the night. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Tristan Hopkins, for keeping me company the entire time, giving me someone to talk to. Anyways, the rest of the last 3 trophies I'll be doing on my own in private time, because it's grind stuff and no one wants to watch me do grind stuff. I don't want to do the grind stuff. Peace out.